Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on last year's national champions, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to go up top on first down. They're working that left side. Oh, he's got some space. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. At the 40, there he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Yellow Jackets just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. He's got it on the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Leaves it with the back. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. The Yellow Jackets come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. And the Yellow Jackets will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Hard-hitting tackle.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Wants to go up top. Looking to the end zone. It's it. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on first and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Turning it on. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Looking for the end zone. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
And the offense, they don't choose to go downhill, be physical. They try to get it on the perimeter. Stay away from some of those defensive linemen. But you can tell, DBs, linebackers, not scared. Nice job playing fast, trusting their eyes, and forcing a third down.
They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield.
But after getting stuffed on that run, you now have got 4th down. I'm not into chasing points this early in the game. I think you just take the field goal. You try to pay this drive off, and this opportunity put something in.
Down he goes, and rides the back on the option. The give. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Yang. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
The give on the inside. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way. Run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. He leaves it with his back. Breaks into the open. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Lets it fly. Makes a grab for a big play. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, this quarterback, I think, has earned the right to take shots here late in the first half. They've had a lot of success. They've got the lead. They're not going to play it safe. He's going to make good decisions, and when he has opportunities to throw strikes, he's going to hit those throws.
The Yellow Jackets want to crank the tempo. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Trying to set up the screen. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And the Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. The RPO fired complete to the left. Touchdown! Georgia Tech! Made the grab and took it on in. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. He gets it away from his own end zone. Nice move, creates some space. Looking. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Caught near the sticks. It's Yang. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 30. There he goes. Done enough for the first down. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Floats it out in space. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity.
Looking for a deep man. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown! Yellow Jackets! And rides the back and leaves it on the option. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4.
Found a seam on the left. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. Oh, he's got some space. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback making checks. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got it still on his feet. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Georgia Tech has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense is making some big plays here right up against their own goal line. They forced 2 straight incompletions. Now setting up 3rd down. You're expecting passing.
Touchdown, Georgia Tech! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Offense in an empty set. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Catch and stride inside the 15. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Looking to get it in. Touchdown! On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st, an array of possibilities here. And the Yellow Jackets have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Back to pass, it's Peck. Zings it complete to the right. At the 20, he's got space. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more. The offense changing the plays. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going for it all. Got it inside the 10. he'll take it to the house. This offense has it with really good field position. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Connection to the right. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. He's got it in the end zone for him. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14, and they want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented, nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.